To Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy.
Mhm.
How are you today?
Seems like 2 weeks since we've seen you.
Yeah, it has been 2 weeks. You know what else I'm also realizing?
What?
Well, you know that stuff that I want to get for the walls that's going to be sort of an echo
Oh, right.
dampening? Yeah, so
Right.
we still have some work to do. But along those lines, we want to welcome you into the show.
Right. This is a foreshadowing of why I have a boot bottle opener, which we're going to talk about later.
Does it even work?
I don't think it works.
It was all for show. Maybe that's why it didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Didn't realize your own strength.
I'm working out. And you'll find out why we became the sheriffs of the Naples Sailing and Yacht Club. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's
Happy
spectacular that it
Sunday.
didn't work.
Happy Sunday Funday. I know that the sheriff's badges work though, because I wore mine
Yes,
that night.
that's true.
Mhm. Anyway,
Just to
speaking
make
of that,
everyone
so that you don't
confused.
feel left out,
Yes.
I want to make sure that you all are here. And now I see Sherry's name has popped up.
Mhm.
Hi, Sherry. Welcome to the show. Eileen is joining us today, too. Hi, Eileen. Happy Sunday Funday. Donata is here. Hi, Donata. Another Sherry with a different spelling. Hi, Sherry.
I used to know
Welcome
a
to the
girl
show.
named Eileen.
You did?
Is she one like shorter than the other?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Hi, Lori. You gotta work better and harder than that.
Well,
Our signs are better than that.
I'm going with what I get when the name comes. Like that's the only time I can use it.
Happy birthday, Donata. Claire, welcome to Sunday Funday. Good to see your names come through. Oh, Candy, that's a new name.
Mhm.
Hi, Candy. Nice to see you joining the show. Hi, Larry. Thanks for weighing in. Thank you very much. Marianne, Nikita is here. Oh my gosh, I love seeing all your names come through, and they come through so fast and furious. Sometimes my fingers can't keep up with the timing. Hi,
95
Aaron.
plus degrees in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. I saw that it was hit 101 yesterday.
In Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Really?
You know what it reminded me of actually?
Hi, Lynn.
When I first moved to Florida,
Hey, Glenna.
before I even met you,
Right.
I was living
Because we met in Pennsylvania.
yeah, but I was living in Pennsylvania before I came down here.
That's true.
And I was in the Philly area, and there were 18 straight days over 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very unusual.
It's very unusual. And
Everybody thinks it's so hot.
Nope.
Oh,
Siri, shush.
Siri. Dude, she thinks I'm talking to her. It's all about Siri, isn't it? All the time. Hi, Carol. Happy Sunday Funday. Carol had some good contributions this week for our
Okay,
signs of all
good.
kinds. So
Mhm.
we'll get into that right away.
And
But
by the way, we're progressing. This is yet another room of the house that we've opened up.
you just stole my
I did it.
And he didn't know this was coming, but I did have something prepared.
We don't practice.
Yeah, obviously. Well, what I wanted to remind you about was what happened, what we showed you 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
So this is the room that we were saying was going to become our studio. And of course, as many of you know, we're in the middle of a move, and moving is always so difficult. You forget how difficult it is until you do it again. So that's the room that we're in right now. And what I wanted to show you also from there is, so that was the room and that was the bookshelf that I DIY painted
Right.
2 years ago into that kind of creamy white color. And what I wanted to show you after the paint job.
There, get that.
Wow.
More of a gray to it.
Yeah, it's a silver. Isn't that pretty?
She was trying to match my hair.
And succeeded. So that's why we decided to do the show in here, because this has been our venue for so many shows over so many years with you guys. And it's been probably fun to see the transformation. This time I did not DIY it. I did hire professional painters. I
Yes.
thought, okay, I need to make sure that it's done right. And I also used or had them use a semi-gloss,
Mhm.
whereas I had used a flat paint before, and on furniture, probably not a good idea. Matted it out a little bit. But then I had fun. I call this actually, well, I don't know if they'll be able to see it, but
Right.
lean back just a little bit,
Mhm.
because I call this the Paul wall.
And why is it called the Paul wall?
Well, because
Mhm.
Elisina, hi, welcome to the show. I call it the Paul wall because you can see all of the gemstones back there. One of these
Mhm.
days I'll take a flashlight and you can see it brighter. but this is jade. This is Paul's accredited jewelry professional certificate. These are geodes. These are gem books, 2 of which he wrote. More geodes, more, those are really cool. We picked those up. They're amethyst trees that we actually got when we were in Tucson. So I call it
the Jogs show.
The Paul wall. I might borrow it from time to time.
Judy gets 2 walls.
Yes, I get the other 2 walls. And when that is ready, I'll give you a tour of that too. But anyway, we're doing well, Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for asking. So that's our little tour of the new room.
Yes, we're releasing one room at a time from being a hostage.
I didn't take a picture of the guest room, but you'll
Oh,
probably
wow.
remember that shot too, because I did take a picture 2 weeks ago of the things that needed to go, the things that needed to stay. And actually, once I showed that, somebody wrote in, "Hi, Margie." Thank you. Thank you. I think so too. We had fun working on that. But I tell you what, I've been sleeping so much better. And I went for a bike ride this morning with my girlfriend, Dawn. And she said,
She was married to Parking Lot John.
PLJ.
Yeah.
And she said, "That's because you're feeling more settled." And I said, "Yes, I had 9 hours last night." And I said, "I know that's probably not unusual for everyone, but after a few nights of getting an hour and a half of sleep and feeling like, oh my gosh, I am not going to survive on that. Waking up, poor thing. He's the one you should feel sorry for." I was so grumpy on those mornings after the 1.5 hours of sleep. Me grumpy?
I would never say such a thing.
Hi, Jean. Yay! I'm glad because you are represented in our Signs of All Kinds today. So without further ado, hi, Lorene. Welcome to Sunday Funday. Hope you're having a great weekend. So let's move right into our Signs of All Kinds, okay? So these are fun. We start out with a contribution from Connie. Sunday is the day of rest. Rest of the laundry, rest of the housework, and rest of all the other crap I didn't do yesterday.
Nice.
Right? Here's Claire weighing in. Oh, thank you, Claire. And Lorene writing in from Massachusetts. Hi, Lorene. What part of Massachusetts?
Too, right?
Yes, my father was born and raised in Massachusetts. All right, so our next Signs of All Kinds is credited to, everybody's talking about how hot it is in their neck of the woods. So this will make sense. Connie also contributed, "Be thankful it's not snowing. Imagine shoveling snow in this heat." But it must be really on everybody's minds because guess who else contributed the same sign, but in a different color?
The orange is better.
Yeah. So Chris A., thank you too for your contribution.
The orange is after they were shoveling the walk because now their face is getting
flushed. So first it was the sun that was so hot, it wasn't melting the snow fast enough. Now it's orange because of all the work you put into it. So in keeping with that same theme, Christine writes this one.
Very special, 5 minutes in the walk-in freezer with any purchase.
Once again, it's like, anytime I can get relief. Hi, Pamela. They'll take it.
That reminds me of a time.
Beautiful area.
When it was one of the Die Hard movies came out in the summer.
Oh, which one's that? Hi, Mary.
It was the second one, I think, one in Washington, D.C., and they had. So it was snowing in there, so people were going to the movies and escaping the heat.
Oh yeah, just to get out of it.
And even psychologically, that it was showing stuff that was winter.
Sure.
Helped people through it, I guess.
There's Christine herself.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your contributions, Christine. And Jonathan, welcome to the show. Saw your name come in. Speaking of the heat, look at the size of this fan. So Paul and I went out for dinner the other night at Grappino's, it's called, here in Naples.
Downtown Naples, great place.
Yeah. And now, if you live in Florida, you know that when you go into a restaurant, you want indoor seating because it's way too hot. But everybody from out of town is, we're in Florida, we got to sit outside. And that's when they bring out this.
The big ass fans.
Because it's not all that comfortable.
Yeah, it was really.
Too funny. But I love the name of that fan. Hi, Todd. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Glad to see you joining Sunday Funday. Come back every weekend, Todd. Nice to see your name. The Todd.
The Todd, our manufacturer, where you get the big deals, is Todd.
So Suzanne E. sends in this one. When you're stressed, you eat ice cream, cake, chocolate, and sweets. Why? Because stress spelled backwards is desserts.
Nice.
Suzanne, that
Wow.
was excellent. Joe Cool. Also in keeping with the talk of heat.
96
Patty,
degree
welcome to
Connecticut.
the show. Yeah, Connecticut. Thank you. And what part of Connecticut are you from? We would love to see. Suzanne, thank you for the contribution. Oh, speaking of Connecticut, Miss Connecticut right here, Dawn. Hi, Dawn.
She was the one that you went biking with this morning.
Yes, she was my biking partner.
The
I
wife
said,
of
Dawn, we have to
PLJ.
do this again and again and again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm glad you came back, Todd. Next, Christine sends this one in. I read this one to Paul last night. I said, this is me.
All right, then you read it again.
Okay. I hate brushing my teeth at night because that signifies that you can't have any more food. And I'm just never ready for that kind of commitment. I love that. Christine, that made me laugh because I really did resemble that remark.
Mhm.
And this is probably the reason why. Oh, no, this is not the reason why. I changed up the signs. But this is from Jane. And
Mhm.
Jane, this was pretty fun too.
It's sad that nothing is made in America anymore. I just bought a new TV and it said built-in antenna. I don't even know where that is.
I thought that was cute. I had to read that a couple times too. Bristol, Connecticut. Very nice. Jane, thank you. She had another one that was so cute, and I didn't have time to put it in, but it said, good lab results. And there are 3 little Labrador puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Good lab results. Thanks, Jane. Our next one is from Carol. Oh, this is fantastic. So at the very top, I don't know if you can read it. If you're on your cell phone, it may be too small. But on the roof, the name of the store is Nothing Over $1.
Right.
And then underneath, there's a paper sign that says everything $1 or more.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it makes a lot of
Well,
sense.
but here's the thing.
Hey, PLJ.
There he is.
There
Check
he
it
is.
in. Do we have pictures of them to show?
We
here?
do.
Okay.
That'll come up after later in the show.
This is
Stay
really.
tuned, PLJ.
This is a sign of the inflationary times.
Tell me how.
Well, Dollar General is now not calling itself Dollar General, and there's something like
Oh, is that for
or
real?
$1.50, yeah, $1.50 General, or $1 or more, or something.
Inflation caused them up to go by
Yeah,
1.5 times
yeah.
as much. Thank
all
you,
the,
Carol.
All the signage they have to replace.
That's right. Carol also contributed, and she's watching today. She contributed these next 2 too, which are kind of things that make you go, but probably not real effective. Maybe not even as effective as this one.
Sign, do not read.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
Hi, Mariana. Thanks for joining today.
Maybe that's in Christine's front yard, in the
Christine.
driveway. Yeah, she's the one that does so many signs.
Yeah, she does do a lot of signs.
She might start living it.
So we have this one from Janice M.
Like
And I
this.
love this, Janice, if you're watching today. Life is difficult. After Monday and Tuesday, even the calendar says WTF. Is that fabulous? Has anybody else thought of that before? Hi, Leanne. Anybody else brought that up to you before?
No,
That's pretty funny.
but it's words to live by.
It's like stressed. It's desserts backwards. So what do you do when you're stressed? You eat sweets
Dessert.
or popcorn. I consider popcorn
Mhm.
dessert.
Not sweet enough.
And here's another way to handle life, you guys. We found this at the restaurant we told you we went to. Life happens. Wine helps.
So we give credit to Grappino.
Yes.
And that was the first time that
Absolutely.
we or
Hi,
our
Jane.
manufacturer ate at the establishment.
Yep.
I don't want to throw them under the bus or anything.
But
No, I'm not going to throw them under the bus.
Oh.
I just don't want to ruin what happened for us. So I ordered a wine that I happen to like, called a Rosso di Montalcino,
I
Italian Sangiovese.
yes,
They didn't have it. So instead they said,
supply chain.
how about we give you this Brunello for the same price?
And if you're a wine drinker of
I'm
red
like,
wines.
well, okay. It was
Brunello di Montalcino
It was about a $31 more.
plus, yeah, on top of the bottle. And then you ordered a second one. 'Cause
I
why
know,
wouldn't
just to
you?
see if it would happen again.
Do you know if it did?
It did, but
They
I
charged.
almost told before Todd could say that we'll have another one. I was going to say, well, we want another one of the Rosos.
Right.
Oh, you don't have it?
Oh, you don't have it, but you'll give us the Brunella at the same price? Aaron likes your watch.
It happens to be from my wife, Judy.
Yes, this is true. All right, so I have to get rid of the things that I set up for this show because if I don't, I'll keep showing the same things. I did want to, though,
Yes.
tell you about what our sponsor, our new favorite sponsor, because one of you had said one time watching the show that you loved it not only because it made you laugh and you had a good time, but also that every once in a while you got an education. And who knows what that education is going to be about, right? Who knows the direction that we're going to go? But one of our favorite sponsors these days, as you may or may not remember, is Micro Ingredients, and that's the name of the company. And it's all about vitamins, superfood drinks, supplements, minerals, sports and fitness drinks, all kinds of things. Well,
I thought that's a margarita.
yeah, exactly. That too. Yeah, that could fall into that category. But they are having a superfood power sale.
Oh,
It started yesterday and it ends today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Top
I
tip.
am going to shop, and I'm telling you why, because I need a little bit more biotin. I just ran on my biotin. Magnesium, of course, we take vitamin D. We take that every day. And there's another one that I've been curious about because I've read a lot about it. I know fitness girls that I've worked out with take mushrooms.
Really?
Yes. So I wanted to know a little bit about it. So on this website, and I put the link in the comments section so you guys can look at the comments and click right on the link and it'll take you right to this site. But when you hover over any one of these things, it'll turn around and tell you the supplement facts and also the quantities that you should take. But a little bit about the company, which we mentioned a couple weeks ago. They're a premier raw and pure nutrition ingredients supplier out of California. They carry more than 200 raw ingredients,
Really?
and they provide their customers with premium, original, and pure ingredients and powder. So that's why I wanted to look into. So there are two mushroom powders that came up, shiitake and red reishi. And I had to look up how to pronounce that too, because I don't take mushrooms.
Yeah, the first one's dangerous.
Shiitake?
Yes.
What are you doing with it?
Nothing.
Why is it dangerous?
The pronouncing it.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I'm not following along here. So I looked it up, researched it, and other people have also asked which mushroom has the most health benefits. And it says reishi mushrooms, also known as the mushroom of immortality. Reishi is a must-have in your stack of functional foods. Beta-glucans, I can't pronounce that, and other nutrients in reishi mushrooms may protect the immune system, promote better sleep, and support heart health. What is the powder good for? The very bottom paragraph, it says, it has been used to help enhance the immune system, reduce stress, improve sleep, and lessen fatigue. And it also has been taken by other people for health conditions such as high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So that's why I looked it up. So it's the bottom one on the right. So if you're thinking that one might be a cool thing to add to your, Paul and I have smoothies every morning. It's the easiest thing to just add right into the
and also,
blender.
If you have watched In the Kitchen with Paul and Judy,
Yep.
and you do the mushroom risotto, that has shiitake mushrooms in it too.
Yes, and those are good for you
among
too.
other kind of, yes.
Yes, it wasn't like one's bad and one's good. It was just, I was just looking up because I want to order while that 25% thing is going on. So I just want to, I should tell you at the beginning of these shows, watch our shows with a pad of paper and a pen or pencil. Because there's a lot to write down. Even though I put the links in the comments section, some people will write back and say, wait, what was that again? Or how do you spell it? Or how do you say it? Or where do I find it? So I wanted to show you again that if you go to the site, and I'm putting the link up in the comments again, that you have to add a coupon code. And it's SF for superfood, and then the date, which is July of 2022. So it's SF07 2022. And the sale ends tonight at midnight.
And that's awesome because they're pretty reasonable to begin with. Like,
yes.
You get so much. Like we have like a lifetime supply of vitamin D.
Yeah. Exactly. And here's something too, that somebody's commented, Carol's coming in saying, I have to completely avoid vitamin K due to being on blood thinners. And that's the thing. What we're doing is not necessarily saying you have to take something. We're just saying if you need a great source for the things that your doctor's recommended or things that you are low in and you want to get a really good pure ingredient source, I like to pass along the things we learn, just like I pick my friends' brains about what they're taking and whether it's skin suntan lotions or skin creams. Or we had an interesting conversation about that too, moisturizing the other night at dinner. Paul got a lecture.
I was the loser.
No, it was just, well, yeah, we were picking on him.
Yeah.
So he said, guess what I did? I moisturized last night and this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it look any different?
It will over time.
How much time? I don't have that much time left.
Well, there's that. Okay, so we did say, and I don't know how long we're going to keep it up, but 2 weeks ago, Paul started a new segment called Should I Stay or Should I Go Now?
Mm-hmm.
And he found a shirt of his in
the trash that I didn't put there.
That yours truly was tired of seeing.
That decision was made for me.
Yes, it was made for him. So I just want to remind you of why this segment was introduced, because now we have something else that we
It's also interesting though, because sometimes the things that she throws out that I never get to see again are things that she picked out for me
originally. It doesn't mean you have to wear them every day just because I like them first.
Now, so what we're wondering is, we were doing this whole
move
reimagining of our studio
spaces.
And you hang some things on the wall and everything. And then we started thinking, do you ever really need your diploma? Is anyone going to say?
Well, doctors do, and dentists do in their offices.
Is anyone going to say, did you really graduate from college? Okay, so we have this, and you guys are going to vote. Does it stay or does it go? This is Judy's, the Florida State University
College of Communication.
There's that.
Okay.
If you want to go back in time a little bit more. And
Are you covering the dates?
I have to admit that I already threw out my high school diploma. This is hers, but it was from where? Belgium?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool.
Right.
It was a pretty cool diploma. I graduated with a class of, 70 people, I guess, and we had our ceremony at a cathedral.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty cool,
right.
Diploma. So I framed it.
And here's mine from Penn State University.
And I think it's interesting too how this probably started out white.
And
over time.
Well, but we also
the age ages along with
we
us.
had them put it on the thing, but
Yeah.
then we never really.
Yeah.
Bachelor of Science. Of course, I was a bachelor back then.
In marketing.
So should they just go, or should we auction them off? I'm thinking Judy's would start the bidding at $10. Mine would start at 10 cents.
They're heavy.
I know. Why are you piling them on me?
So that you can put them back, ironically, on top of an upside down trash can.
Yes.
So that may be a sign of what we're going to end up doing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They should absolutely stay. Nikita, you're not helping. And
Well,
PLJ, look, PLJ, go.
Go.
See, I'm with
It's
you.
gotta
I'm
go.
really,
John knows.
all right. Speaking of John, we have to show you what we did this week, which is really kind of funny. And PLJ was our videographer.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided we were going to go. Well, let me take this down again. So what we did is we did a little country line dancing. We had a country night at the little club that we belong to. And hey, hi, Dan, how are you? Deborah, go. Another one, Carol, go. Yes. Oh. All right. So far, Judy's in the lead with 3.
Okay.
All right. So are you keeping tabs on yours?
There's only one keeper, right?
Yeah, one keeper.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, country line dancing night. We had such a good time. And here were our table mates.
Mm-hmm.
Fred and Debbie.
Yep.
And Dawn and PLJ.
Yeah, that's PLJ.
Yep.
It's
Looking
the first time you've seen him without sunglasses.
quite dapper that night. Oh, Marianne, can't keep everything forever. Go. Aaron, go.
Oh, go, Judy. Judy, you have to go too.
I have to go too. So there we were, And I loaded up with all of my wonderful turquoise, and we had a ball. So I thought it might be kind of fun to show you. Wait, that'll come up
Okay.
after.
Okay.
So we thought it might be kind of fun to show you. Although, if you're watching this live today, Sunday, during that 1 o'clock Eastern time show, then you may be able to hear the music behind it. But frequently, these social media sources will mute the music. So we're going to try to play it so that you can see what we were dancing to, and you'll see the beat.
And if they mute it, you'll be even more impressed
that we were all they were all in time with each other. Yes, so we'll see how this goes, and if you can hear the music. But it was really kind of fun, and thank you to PLJ for
videographer.
Yeah, our videographer for.
Don't follow it. To the right. Taste that.
K-step. Yeah, side to side. It was really fun.
I remember one of the ladies I was next to. She was short, a little bit older, and she says, "I can't keep up with you with all of that. You have long legs."
I was just gonna say you have long legs, so all the girls around you who were dancing, we were two-stepping faster than you. No, it was really fun. There was a professional line dancer there who actually taught everybody.
And it wasn't me. I just wanted to make that.
But you were quite the trooper. I was impressed. He stayed up there through all 3 dances. And and so now you can show. Because there was one other part.
How do we become the sheriffs?
Yes. Well,
of the Naples Sailing and Yacht Club.
There is one reason.
Okay, she got the award for the best boots.
And there's the other reason.
Best hat. And she liked that it covered more of my face.
But they gave me this very cool bracelet. So he got
the thing that doesn't work.
The bottle opener that is a boot. And this fun little bracelet that I couldn't even figure out how to open. I think Debbie said, it's a magnet.
I'll try the reverse and see if it works now.
There you go. And maybe it'll bend back.
Yeah.
But look, they even got one with a feather on it. Isn't that cute? So it was a fun night.
And the food was excellent.
Yeah, it really was. It was fun. And every once in a while, even when you don't want to go, you just have to force yourself to figure out something to wear, get your butt in gear, get over there, and you end up having a really good time. Not that I'm saying anybody didn't want to go, PLJ.
Did he not want to go?
He didn't want to go.
Oh, I didn't
Initially, he's like, I really didn't want to go.
But I didn't get the backstory.
Oh, yeah. Then they went out shopping.
Oh, yeah.
So they found hats. He found his old ostrich boots. They were gorgeous.
And a big belt
buckle.
And
a big old belt buckle. He looked like Johnny Cash. He had a blast. So every once in a while, just get yourself up and go. Boots and hats. Yes, we did have a really good time. I would just like to show you some of that stuff. Yeah. Some native style jewelry. That's right. Well, speaking of jewelry, Jane, your timing is great because we're coming down to the wire on July's big deal.
Sort of the end of the month.
Yeah, and you know that our big deal for July is that labradorite ring. And we have, of course, sold out of the 5 and the 9. Yeah. So remember, and I'm putting the big deal link as to where to get it in the comments. And all you'll do is just select the size that you want, add it to your cart, go up to the little cart in the upper right-hand side. You'll proceed to the checkout, make sure that you got the right size, the right item, no coupon, no gift card, $39. One of my best friends, another Michelle, ordered it. I didn't even know. She was watching. She lives up in Sarasota. She said, by the way, I bought your big deal. I love that elongated ring. And another friend, we call you guys friends, contributed this. Glenna, who is one of our watchers, our viewers, our followers, bought it. And she said, I just want to show you how much I love this ring. So she sent me this picture. Not too many special effects.
but she also, we know, loves the cooking videos.
Yes.
So I think that she promised she's going to start sending some recipes again.
Okay. Well, we haven't gotten
They
back into
were the
it.
ones that did the, were they the ones that did
LaDon and Glenna?
the pasta, the COVID pasta or whatever?
No, that was my friend in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She did the it wasn't called COVID pasta. It was called quarantine pasta. Yes. But I did want to show you, just in case you didn't get a chance to see the ring in person, that this is why I think the 9 went so fast.
Mm-hmm.
There may be some people who decided to wear it as a ring finger or pinky finger ring, but it looks great as a middle finger or ring finger ring. However you decide to wear it, I would just say, get it as soon as you can before your size sells out. Oh, and I even remember this time to show you how it comes packaged, because it comes in a beautiful box, little black box. And then when you pull the ribbon, the silk ribbon out, then there's another little velveteen bag. And inside the velveteen drawstring bag is your ring. So the jewelry is just beautifully, beautifully done, which means that if you decide you want to buy it and give it away as a gift, maybe even if you know the person's size, save it as a holiday gift,
Sure.
Ahead of time, you certainly can. So that's kind of the big deal. And we have 6, 7, 8, and 10 left. And there was only one other thing that I wanted to remind you to ease your mind about ordering any of the jewelry is the returns are very easy. You would just go right back to the site if it doesn't fit you. Oh, one of our followers accidentally ordered 2. And so if you have any problems, she contacted me on Messenger. I walked her right through the process. Right at the bottom of the screen in that gold color, you'll see the footer menu right there. And then you go to returns and exchanges, click on that. It gives you all the information. It tells you what the website is. It also tells you the address where you'd send it back. It has an email that you can use to write to them directly. So
and they're good. They're real good about it.
Yep, yeah. Really, really good about it. So that's our July big deal, and we just wanted to make sure you.
I think Glenna has those lights on all the time.
Yeah,
I think
that's funny.
That's her magical kitchen.
Well, she does take advantage of the great prices on a lot of our jewelry. So I appreciate your taking the time to have professional lighting. Thank you, Deborah. Karen's writing in too. She got it. Wears it on her left or right middle finger. So pretty uncomfortable. You're right. It really is, Karen. I'm glad that you like it. It's so much fun to hear and there was another woman who sent, I think it might have been Michelle C, who sent a picture of it on her hand too. Yeah. And she's bought a lot of our jewelry. We'll have another What's the Big Deal coming up in August. And that's not next weekend, which is the 29th, but it'll be the 5th of August. So that's always the first Friday. So it's the first Friday of the month, and that's when What's the Big Deal falls.
And August 1st is Kyle's birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to get on the sticker, get a card, and send it Drizzly.
And my best friend's birthday is July 31st.
Oh, that's right.
The day before.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. LaDon got it too. That's right. She and her sister each got it. That's so cool. I'm glad you like it, LaDon. Glad you're happy with your jewelry. So that was me. Never ever did I get some. Oh yeah, that was you. Bless your heart. Yeah, she was so excited in the ordering process. She ended up buying it twice. So I was able to get in touch with the manufacturer and say, look out for this
very
name.
good. They're very good about it.
They were wonderful. Yeah. So that was good. So anyway, a lot to get to, a lot of ground covered. Hopefully you enjoyed the show.
And it's pre-day.
Yes, we're actually, now that we can see through all the stuff in our kitchen.
We're getting back into our routines.
Things are up off the floor.
Yeah.
I had a good night's sleep. I'm not so worried about living in.
You already exercised today?
Already exercised today, and I'm exercising it again tomorrow. I teach another class. Teach classes now here in Naples, Mondays and Wednesdays. So I always have to gear up for that. And I never want anybody to get bored. So I'm always coming up with new routines. Some of them work and some not so much. But it's fun to try. So any big plans for next weekend?
Next weekend?
That we know of? Dawn gave me some ideas of what we should do, how we should take our show on the road.
I'm thinking.
I haven't even told him this
Oh,
suggestion
you
yet.
didn't? Well, actually, we're working on some things down the road.
Yeah.
And all I will say is our current platform might not make it easy for us to do what we want to do for you.
Mhm.
So just start thinking about, would you be open to another platform that's really simple and easy?
Easy to download. Yeah.
Right.
On
And
your phone.
so that, because we want to do some special things like your friend was talking about.
Yeah.
And we're even negotiating with our manufacturer to have certain subscription levels that you can have and actually get even more discount off the big
I
deal.
know. I'm like, are you serious?
I'm like, how does that even work?
Yeah.
Are we just giving it away? But anyway, he was amenable to that. So think about that. We may be looking at another platform because this one's not allowing us to do certain things for you in a membership that we would like to do for
Yeah, they're a little bit limited.
you. Right.
Just like the music we talked about. I'm not
Right.
sure that everybody
That's
who
yours.
watches this later, I think we'll be dancing to silence.
Yes.
So we will plan to see you next weekend for sure.
Maybe you will reveal that other bedroom you were talking about.
Yes. More videos to look forward to. Glad that you are watching today, and we will plan to see you next weekend. Ciao. Be safe.
Be cool.
And stay healthy.